Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's currently like 11:30, but I was inspired to film a YouTube video. I was talking to my roommate Jordan, and I was talking to her about something that happened to me the other day at the mall, and then I just got really inspired. So, something I don't really talk about on my YouTube channel is that I've always like struggled with like my weight and stuff, just because like people would bully me and stuff like when I was younger, but I don't really care anymore. But I was at the mall and I was just walking around like because I got Dunkin' Donuts with my mom, and she went to bring Dunkin' Donuts to her friend who was working early, who was scheduled before she was. And they do this thing where they bring each other coffee and it's like cute and stuff. So we were going to drop off my mom's friend her coffee, and this woman who I guess worked at the same store as my mom, like her co-worker, but she doesn't really like her from what I'm told, basically came up to me and started asking me about like school with the whole like virus and stuff. I'm not going to touch on that, but I was like, yeah, like my school, like we extended spring break, like online classes, like yada yada yada. And she goes, oh, like you look really good, like you look like you've cut back, like those like snarky comments like people make about people's weight, which are just completely disgusting and irrelevant and uncalled for. And it just kind of like stuck with me, and it's kind of bothered me. And then I got a comment on my Instagram. I posted a picture of like me like sitting on my step, and I like used like a Lewis Capaldi lyric, and so I was like, oh my god, like you look so amazing. And I have anxiety, so my brain's like, are they talking about my weight? Like, because that's just how my brain like works. And then I was talking to Jordan, my roommate, and she was like, oh, like I do that too, like yada yada yada. And then I had the idea, and I was like, what if I write like all these nasty comments that people have said to me on like one half of my face, and then the other half is just like makeup, like a beautiful like eyeshadow, like, you know, like bright colorful, kind of to showcase like there's dark, like there's light at like in in the darkness there'll always be light, or you'll find light at the end of the tunnel, like that. And then Jordan said that Christina Grimmie would do that. And we were doing speeches in class, and I know this is like a whole long intro, but I just wanted to put it out there. And in class we were doing speeches, like informative speeches, and a lot of people were doing like cases or like murders or assassinations and stuff. So I wanted to do like Christina Grimmie and like how she died, and then he was like, no. So I guess this is like paying tribute to that in a sense. I'm not really sure. I know this is like a whole 3-minute intro, but I just kind of wanted to put that out there. So yeah, so this is like a light at the end of the tunnel makeup look, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So I guess I'll like write the stuff on my face first. My sister kind of gave me all of these like eyeliners because I wanted to use like black because I only have a white one. She gave me like some pencils and then some like liquid eyeliners. I think the pencils would be easier just for like the purpose of writing. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is from Paris Hilton. I might have to end up sharpening it, so I'm just gonna kind of sharpen it. At least just a little bit. So I sharpened it. So I guess something I've always gotten is ugly. So we're just gonna write ugly on my face. There, ugly. Hold on. It's awkward to write it on the left side of my face. I've kind of shifted my mirror to this side just because it might be easier. And then under that, we're gonna write fat. Ooh, a combination. So I just wrote disgusting. It kind of like went up because I didn't give myself enough room. But disgusting. And then I think right above my eyebrow, I'm gonna write dramatic. Dramatic. Hold on. I can't like see like the side of my face. I should have done it on this side. I think either way it probably would have been weird. And then I kind of sloppily wrote loser. This is like making me want to cry. Unlovable. Weirdo. I can't fit anymore. I'm going under my eye and that's scary. And strange. Crazy. I'm sorry. KYS. Kill yourself. I think that's quite depressing. And then on the other side, I'm going to make it beautiful and with makeup. Okay. So this is gonna be weird to only do half of my face. I'm gonna rearrange myself. Sorry if I'm like stuttering. That was like a lot and kind of hurtful, but we're stronger than what those people think. So I'm priming half of my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I was like gonna cry. Like that was a lot. So it's just like bringing all the memories back. So I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Concealer in the shade 22B Light Beige, and I'm just gonna shake that up. And just gonna pop that on my foundation brush. And I'm literally using like half a pump for the sole purpose that I'm doing half my face. Ooh, I shouldn't have started there. That was a bad place to start. I'm planning to put you down my neck. Okay. Ooh, I like smacked my palette. This is so weird. Literally should have wrote like anxiety prone. I write under here anxiety. Accident. And I just want to like put it out there, like I'm not trying to like deprecate myself because I don't think this way about myself at all. This is just what people have said, and these are the comments like I've overcome. Like this is the darkness that I felt for a long time and what I deal with and kind of, I guess, still deal with. I don't really know. But we got this. Ooh, I kind of did like my whole nose on that one. Alright, so now that we've put foundation on, I'm going to put concealer on. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in the shade, is it Fair? Yeah, Fair 15W. You think? Yeah, that's a W. And I'm going to put this on under my eye, half of my nose, half of my cupid's bow, and then half of my chin. And I have like a pimple up there, so we're gonna cover that. Good thing that's on the side we're covering. I'm just using the same foundation brush to blend that in. I probably could have fit like something up here, but I didn't, so we're all good. Alright, and then I'm gonna set that with my Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth powder. Just kind of dipping into that. And then I'm just gonna literally set like those areas. Actually, hold on. I don't think I blended all of that properly. So now we're just literally gonna set half of my face, which is kind of strange, but we're doing it. And I know it's kind of messy, like you can't really see it, but it was like the marker and stuff, and I was doing it on the left side of my face. That was the user's error. I probably should have wrote it on the left side, right side, but you know. Alright, so I believe we're all set. So next I'm going to bronze, literally bronzing half of my face. This is weird for me too. So I don't know if this is like, I'm using the 3E method, but it's literally just a 3. Because we're literally not doing. So I'm contouring one side of my nose. And then, oh, that was the Morphe Debutante bronzer, by the way. Didn't say that. So next I'm going to go in with blush. This is the ColourPop X Bretman Rock Super Shock Cheek in the shade Stop It. And it's just like really pretty cream peach blush. I'm just going in with my Morphe angled brush. Just smiling, putting on the apples of my cheeks and blending up. And then on half of my nose, and then a little forehead. But literally not so much. I say literally a lot. And then I'm going kind of like organizing my space. I'm going to use the Ciate X Jessica Rabbit collection, or the Jessica Rabbit collection from Ciate. This is the Jessica Rabbit Multi Glow. It's just this huge compact. And I'm just taking a highlighter brush from Morphe, just dipping it in. It's like a really pretty gold highlight. I'm just putting that on the tops of my cheeks, my temples, half of my forehead, half of my nose. You know, we're just gonna highlight my whole nose because what else? Cupid's bow and then a chin. So that's the face. So next I'm gonna go into my Jaclyn Volume 2 palette, which is literally my obsession right now. And I'm going to prime my lid by using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. If I can freaking find my brush that I used to do so. Here it is, it's literally right in front. So, MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just gonna prime my one eyelid. Which is weird. Then I guess I'm just going to create a look. So I'm just rolling up my sleeves. I'm gonna take a large fluffy brush and I think I might want to keep it like fun and like bright. So I might like stay in like this orange-y pink range here. Like these shades. And then maybe pack on like a glitter, like a steel glitter. Yeah, so first I'm going to dip into Love Handles, which actually, no, I'm going to dip into Perfectionist right here. It's like a light warm tone brown. And I'm going, this shouldn't take too long because I'm only doing one eye. So I'm going to blend that in my crease as a transition shade and kind of set that primer down. Excuse me. Like so. Just like a brush of color. I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to dip into this orange shade called Feelin' Myself. It's not like a bright orange like these two are. It's like a regular orange, I guess. I really don't know how to describe colors. I'm just gonna put the palette on my lap and just move my mirror closer because eyesight is terrible. So I'm just blending that orange on top. Probably should have focused this in one spot, honestly, but we're going for it. Like so. Just a little cute color. And then I'm gonna take the Lunar Beauty brush. This is from the Life's a Drag palette, the really like fluffy side. And going to dip into, I'm going to dip into the shade Positivity, which is like this bright coral color. And then mix that with My Man, the like neon orange right next to it. So I'm just gonna like go back and forth between those two colors for a hot second. And then I'm going to put that on like Ooh, did I scratch that? No. I'm just gonna I'm gonna focus this on the middle portion of my lid, so like right here, just for some depth, for some definition. I don't really know if it's gonna show that much definition because they're kind of similar in color. We doing like an orange gradient look. Just gonna kind of blend that in, circle it around. You know the drill. And then for the outer corner, I'm gonna take a more defined brush. Ooh. I always have an itch when I film these videos. And then I'm gonna go into Heart On over here. It's kind of like a reddish orangey color. And I'm only taking a small amount of that. And I'm gonna focus this on the outer corner, like that. And then wing it out. And then put some on the outer lid. Just kind of make it mesh together really well. And just kind of building that up. Sorry, I'm not really like talking, and I'm just like, I just like to like be a perfectionist. So I'm just dipping a little bit more into Heart On and taking the teeniest amount of Living My Best, this like really pretty red, but like the teeniest amount. And then going into Dance Party, this like pinky color. It's like a dark pink, like a fuchsia almost. So we just lightly mixing just to get some like, I guess definition. If you want me to use more of like the bottom row and like the middle colors, because I feel like I'm like normally using like the pinks and the purples and the yellow of this palette. So if you want me to show like a deeper look, like, let me know. Because I feel like I'm like stuck in like the same routine. That's why I'm kind of like doing this type of thing. Outer lid, and then just kind of blending that in. Making sure not to go so far in, because then you'll like mess up like the whole orange situation. I'm just gonna go back in and kind of like go over what I did, just to kind of intensify it, if you will. You guys should totally follow my TikTok. Oh, I think it's Sarah_Lip Buddy. I'm pretty sure that's what it is because I made a new one. But I made a dance to Madison Beer song. It's called Good to Goodbye, Good for Goodbye. I'm singing the song to remember like the title. Good and Goodbye, that's what it's called. I made a dance to that song. And you should totally follow me on TikTok and do my dance. You know, so like the people in the Hype House can do it. That's probably not gonna happen, but help me. I'm not that serious about TikTok, but it is fun. Oof, my neck hurts. So I'm just kind of going over that I did. Like so. And then I'm gonna take a brush with no pigment or color on it. Just a plain brush and kind of just gently go over it, just to kind of mix it together. And now I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to use that ColourPop concealer to do so. Just a little bit, because we're only doing the one eye. And this video is almost like 30 minutes long. I'm so sorry. I realized that like my videos are so long, and I think it's because I talk a lot. And I try to not edit my videos because I'm lazy, and I like the content I make, like just talking like this, like no edits. So I don't know. So I'm just cutting my crease with that Pretty Fresh concealer. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to go in with one of the shimmers or use my glitter. I think I might go in with one of the glitters from the Jaclyn Hill palette and then overtop it with that. I'm gonna go into the shade I'm gonna go into the shade Bougie right here. Yeah, right here, because it's like a really pretty like rose gold. Actually, change my mind. I'm gonna go into Drama Queen, the color right next to it, just because it's more like not sparkly. It has just more of that color in it. Oof. So I'm going to pack that on my lid like so. It's just a really pretty rose gold. And then I'm going to take that Lunar Beauty brush that I used and use the other side of it. Where did it go? I like lose everything and it's right in front of me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I'm going to use this end, and I'm going to take the Stila glitter in the shade, actually this is the, what is this called? Glitter and Glow in the shade Rose Gold Retro. And I'm taking it on a brush. And I'm just going to pack that on the center of the lid, just to kind of make it pop a little more. Do you have to like shake these? Like I feel like there's no product in here. Or maybe you're like not supposed to apply with a brush. I just don't want this whole like wand on my eye. Okay, it should be good now. So I'm just taking that rose gold and putting it on the center of the lid. Just again for like definition and some contrast. Maybe we should just go in with the whole thing. It's just weird to do this because I have small eyes. Maybe this is expired. I don't really know. So that's what she looks like. And then I'm going to put in inner corner highlight. Sorry. I'm going to use the Super Shock Shadow Hi-Ho from ColourPop. The Hi-Ho Super Shock Shadow. I worded it weirdly. It's in collaboration with Disney, I believe. It's a really pretty, like, white pink duochrome. And I just love to pop this in my inner corner. Like so. And then I'm going to pop some mascara on. This is the Maybelline, Lash Sensational. And only doing like the smallest amount. Actually doing a bit more. Like so. And then lip gloss. This is the Kylie High Gloss in Diva. And trying to do half my lip. It wasn't in frame. And setting spray, and then we're done. And I'm sorry this is a long video. I know a lot of my videos are long. I'm sorry. Actually, no, we're just gonna set it. And this is the, I don't know if you want to call this hate comments. No. We're gonna call this the light at the end of the tunnel look, I guess. So here are the mean, nasty things that people have said about me in my past. You go, kill yourself. That's like something I used to get when I was younger, but it's like really like a hard topic to talk about like these days. So we're just not gonna go into it. Weirdo, dramatic, crazy. We've got, I'm trying to remember. I think this is supposed to say strange. Loser, ugly, fat, unlovable. I forgot what this one was supposed to say. It kind of got smudged. It's backwards, that's why. But yeah, sorry about that. So, and then this is the light side. I'm really proud of how this turned out. So, always remember, you guys, you are loved. You're more than enough. You will always find the light at the end of the tunnel. This will pass. It won't stay like this forever. I believe in you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, be seen on the inside. And let's try to have some lighthearted content next week. Bye, guys.